Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I really wanted to do kind of a smoky, sultry look, and I've been really drawn to purple all of a sudden. So I decided just to go all out and go 100% purple. So literally everything you see color-wise on my face is a purple tone. Obviously the eyes and lips, but also the blush and the highlight are kind of purpley tones. So kind of a monochromatic purple, smoky, sultry look. So I do feel like this eye is definitely a very wearable and easy to achieve smoky eye. So if the purple lip intimidates you, obviously go maybe a nude route. I think a nude gloss would look really good with this look. And I did use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette. I literally only used 4 colors out of this palette to get this look. So you don't have to use the same palette, but you know, finding similar tones is always a good option if you're wanting this type of outcome. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. All right, so I've already got my eyelids primed and I set them with translucent setting powder. So the first shade I'm gonna go into is Lure. If you wanna go in with a lighter shade, you can. I do not like the yellow tone of this with this purple look. But if you wanted to use just a lighter transition from another palette first, you can. But this is basically going to be the base for everything. I'm gonna go ahead and just pat a little bit onto the lid because we're gonna start blending some other colors and I just want them to have something to blend into. All right, so next I'm taking a bit more of a tapered blending brush and I'm gonna go into the shade Osiris. Now this is kind of a chunky, glittery shade, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of this on the brush and just kind of use this to deepen up the outer portion to give a bit more of a dark purple tone. And a little bit into the crease as well. Don't expect too much of an impact out of this color when you use it like this, but for the purpose of what I'm doing here, just trying to deepen up the kind of purple smokiness, it kind of works perfectly. It just gives a nice little subtle smoky vibe. Okay. And now into an even more tapered blending brush. This one actually is a bit more dense and it has a point to it, and I'm going to go into the shade Obsidian, which is the black. I'm definitely gonna make sure I tap this off and just focus this in this little V, kind of make a little V shape as you can see there, and then blend it in. I really just want this concentrated right on the outside. Switching back to the other brush into Osiris again, and just kind of blend that a little. And then back into Lure and blend on the outer portion. All right, got a little underneath. Okay, so for the next part, I'm gonna spray a flat brush with some setting spray on both sides. So we're gonna use both sides. So first, I'm going to use the shade Dimension. This is going to go on the inner half of the eye. And flip it over to the other side and go into Osiris with that wet brush and just pat this onto the outer half of the eye so it'll really deepen up that outer portion. And then you just kind of want to blend them together in the center. I personally like to kind of go at almost like a diagonal and then flip back over to the other side. You kind of just start working back and forth with whatever product is left on the brush and it just kind of blends nicely. And if you need to do a second dip, you can on either of the colors. All right, so just to make sure everything is blended and smoky, I'm gonna do a little combination of Lure with just a touch of Obsidian, tap it and just very lightly use this out here on the outer edge and drag it in. Dip back into a little bit more of Lure if we got too dark, because you don't want it like full on black. For the lower lash, I'm gonna spray a flat angled brush and go into Osiris and just line the lower lash line. I'm gonna flip back over into Dimension to just finish off the inner part. And then with my pencil brush into Allure, just kind of blend underneath. That's it for the palette. For the inner corner highlight, I just wanted to kind of stick with a very all purple tone here. So I'm going into the Anastasia Glow Kit in Aurora, and I'm using this purple shade, Spectra. I'm actually kind of doing a combination of Spectra and Luna with this little tiny brush. So just getting a little bit of both of them and popping it on the inner corner. And that's actually the highlight I'm wearing as well, is a combination of those two shades. So I'm all purple today. All right, so now for liner, I'm gonna use the Stila Stay All Day liner, and I'm just going to do kind of a thin little simple wing. And I did forget it on the other side, so I'm gonna fix that now, but I'm gonna use just my Tarte double-ended liner, the pencil side, to do some black in the waterline. Now I'm just going to curl, add mascara, and then I'm gonna do some lashes. These are the Ardell Double Up Wispies. All right, so to kind of stay with the purple theme, I'm gonna use the Jeffree Star Liquid Lipstick in Sagittarius. And then to finish off, I'm just gonna add a little more blush. I want something a bit more on the purpley tone. So I'm gonna use this shade from the Tarte Holiday Palette. This is the shade Authentic, just right on the apples. All right, so that's it. This is the finished kind of monochromatic, all purple, smoky look. Kind of really fun and sultry. If you guys have another color that you'd love to see me do, or maybe a certain palette that you want to see me review, then just leave me a comment below and I'll see what I can do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to give this video a like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.